la pelota.
Crowd noise, man. Good doing, man. What's the temperature, right? National anthem? I think so. Maybe not, because they're too late, right? My talent, I couldn't get them. Idiot. We will. Either way. Trying to get it better. Is everything okay? With, well, that's live broadcasting from Fort Worth, Texas. Good afternoon and welcome to MPL Soccer Metroplex Premier League, North Texas high-level, pro-directed, pro-downward, pro-upward soccer from North Fort Worth at Northside High School Stadium once again, May 22nd, Saturday. A beautiful evening. It's windy as always in Fort Worth, but a beautiful temperature. Got the visiting team here, Royse City, playing against the home Sharp Keys. In these last three games of the league, both teams are trying to secure a place in the playoffs. 2 weeks ago, Sharp Keys traveled east to Royse City and had a victory, a pretty tough and pretty violent game. There were 2 red cards in that game. So it's Royse City's turn to come here and return the challenge. Sharp Keys are currently in 3rd place in the MPL division of this region here. And good evening, by the way. This is Brad Anderson with the broadcast from Northside High School Stadium in Fort Worth. Sharp Keys have also added another wonderful affiliate team, the Ladera Boys. Sharp Keys are in 3rd place while their sister team is in 1st place, but the Royse City team is currently fighting their way out of 4th place. Tonight's lineup will be announced soon, but the officials here in Fort Worth for this wonderful soccer match are Javier Flores will be directing the officiating along with 2 linesmen, Santos Hernandez and Alex Vasquez. And there's the kickoff from the captain of the Royse City in yellow going north to south. Sharp Keys in their traditional blue and red. There's a man that's taking a fast break already down the sidelines. Is this going to be an early goal? Just by the skin of their teeth, the Sharp Keys escape a goal deficit there. Very aggressive Royse City team. Their current record is 3-4-1. starting lineup for the Sharp Keys. In goal, Rocky Flores, Yoel, Yassin, Mosa. Mosa taking the right fullback. Maulid on the left. Midfielders are Moba, Flote, Tutu, and Alex. And then forwards are Hannibal, Price, and Goitom. G. We are just a couple of minutes into the start of the first half of this game here in North Texas. Not very eventful except for one run down the right wing that almost led to a goal to this Royse City team led by their head coach, Wilfredo Arias. Little update on the personnel for the Sharp Keys. Goalkeeper Rocky has been such a staple. They're trying out another goalkeeper, and he's from a South Dakota college, and he got a little bit of playing time against Royse City 2 weeks ago. And then last week, Sampson Park met Sharp Keys, but only met on paper and virtually because Sampson Park forfeited. Did not have the right personnel and right compliance, and so that was a forfeit victory last week for the Sharp Keys. But we have a substitute goalkeeper in goal being tested here, and he's a player from the Metroplex, the Dallas Metroplex, who's playing his college ball up in South Dakota. We'll get more information on him as soon as we confirm that. We are just so accustomed to Rocky being the one in the goal, and he's there ready on the sidelines. But of course, it's always good to test your talent and test your bench, and that's what they're doing right now with their current goalkeeper. We'll get his statistics here in a moment. So we're about 5 minutes into this ball game. The goalkeeper for the Sharp Keys is Alex Heinley. A little bit more research on his profile, but he's another tall goalkeeper who saw a few minutes of play in Royse City 2 weeks ago. Ball's being worked up the field. Hannibal on the right wing finds Musa, Moba, looking for Alex. is playing a number 10 position today. Alex, college player from Oklahoma. Switch of field was attempted there. Ball is intercepted by Royse City. Now they're at counterattack at the midfield area from Royse City. Fernando Ordonez is number 10 for Royse City. And the key, most active player for Royse City is their number 6. Ball now being brought out of the back by Yoel. Yoel finds Musa on the right. Musa looking to Hannibal. And Hannibal finds the shins of the opponents. It'll be a throw-in for the Sharkies.
Oye, ¿quién es el número 6 de Royse City? Número 6. ¿Sabes? El número 6 de los amarillos.
Jason Lugo.
¿Quién? Jason Lugo.
The biggest threat so far for Royse City, this is a 0-0 ball game here in about the 7th or 8th minute, has been number 6, Jaco Lugo. He's playing a roving, attacking midfielder, attacking forward, and he's the most threat right now for Royse City side. We also have the welcome back for Bryce Anderson up top at the center forward direction. Now there's a counterattack from Royse City. It's a little bit back and forth, a little bit sloppy. And there's a break now on the right side for Sharkies and forcing their defender to knock it out of bounds for a lateral throw-in. In favor of the Sharkies, who are pointing north on this very windy evening. We're experiencing gusts probably up to 10, 15, maybe 20 miles an hour. That always affects the ball and the flight of the ball. Nice long throw into the middle. It is rejected by the defense. And Anderson is going for a head ball. Got a good elbow in the face there by the defender, but standing up there. Be another throw-in for the Sharkies from the right side of the field. The offensive players for the Sharkies are Goitom on the left wing, Bryce Anderson center, and Hannibal on the right wing. Hannibal playing his college ball at Waldorf College, and Anderson playing his at Wheaton College in Chicago. Ball's bouncing around, a little bit of ping pong, and there's a long clearance. It's going to lead to a dangerous situation with Lugo, and then the successful back pass to Alex in the goal, and it's brought back out and headed out. And there's a lack of control in the middle there, and looks like the Sharkies trying to get that back. And sure enough, the ball's just back and forth here. And both sides, coaches would probably tell them to settle down and just get the ball in play, make simple passes. There was a rough play there, but the referee allowed the advantage. So here go the Sharkies on the offense. This is quite an aggressive game, and there's a foul called about 50 meters away from the goal. It'll be a free kick for the Sharkies. The other offensive threat for the Sharkies in midfield, Moba, number 20. Flo Tay is a center midfielder tonight. 2-2 on the right. And once again, Maulid, Yoel, Yassin, and Musa with Alex Heinley occupying the goal right now. There's a ball up the middle for the Sharkies, and they're calling a offensive foul against Sharkies. So the ball will go in the other direction for Royse City. Royse City has been around for 4 or 5 years. They've seen the value of involving themselves in the Metroplex Premier League, and they are a very aggressive group. They've got several on the bench waiting to come in. There's a long ball with the wind, and is controlled at the middle. And there's a player open on the right side. Elvis is his name, and he appeared to be offside, but the officials didn't see it that way. So Elvis almost had a chance for a run, but the ball ran wide. That's a strong wind pushing the ball out there. It'll be a throw-in for the Sharp Keys from their defensive third. That is a Maulid. We'll take the throw-in inside, and then Alex going for it. Alex is rejected there, and there's a scuffle with the ball. Once again, Lugo. Lugo is running around doing his thing and trying to slice the ball through the defense, but he didn't have the collaboration from any other Royse City teammates. Coming out of the back now, Yoel Yassin gets it over to Musa on the right. Musa has been a captain before. Musa is playing on the outside this time. And there's a loss of the ball, turnover. And back to the Sharp Keys. Go ahead and play it safe and let Alex distribute the ball. Alex, the new goalkeeper who is in South, go for the Sharp Keys. There's no score right now. Almost into the 11th minute now of this Metroplex Premier League game. Joel, he flicks it out, and in time, Alex is able to smother that ball and dive down on it. Ball out to Tutu. Tutu loses it. The ball comes back to Royse City. Royse City, Harvey Ventura. But then once again, the ball is turned over. There's a little bit of a rough action on the right side of the field. This will favor the Sharp Keys. It'll be a free kick for the Sharp Keys against a brisk wind. And as the sun is setting here in Fort Worth on May the 22nd, North Side High School Steers Stadium. It's a good crowd. Some visitors from far East Texas, Royse City. And Musa finds Tay, who's retreated to start playmaking. Ball goes out on the left wing now. Goito is headed down now. Alex. And once again cleared by the Royse City team. A beautiful clearance by Yoel, his left foot. And Tutu struggles to recover the ball. He does keep it in bounds. Nice little footwork to keep it in bounds. And he is challenged by Royse City, who are really showing better dominance right now in the first few minutes of the game. Royse City dominating this 0-0 score right now in Fort Worth. I'll give him a chance to breathe right now. The ball goes out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in. Taken by Musa, most likely. Musa. Lotte, who's dropping back more right now. Lotte. Musa looks upfield. Tutu was able to turn with the ball. We thought we heard a whistle, but it wasn't the official's whistle. It must have been some other whistle. They're playing on. Coming down the right side. That was a nice move on the part of Elvis, but he was fouled and punished for that move by Goitom. It'll be a free kick with a chance for Royse City to look up the field. Javier Flores says, take it back about 8 yards, put it in the right place where I indicate. Up the middle, it is retrieved by Tutu.
¿Quién es el 22? O el 2.
Yeah, we're identifying one of the leading defenders on Royse City, number 2, Jose Luis. Yeah, Espina, no? Luis Espina. Now the ball down the right wing to a man in the middle. There's danger in front of the goal. Still no score, but almost a chance there for a shot for Royse City. Now there's a square pass out, and a little bit order on the midfield at Sharp Keys. The ball's roughly taken away. No call, no foul, but it's intercepted now by a valiant lunging defender on the slide save. Alex is just wondering why the heck he didn't get a foul call. Now he gets the ball back. He gets to start over again. Alex, ball comes back to Maulid. Ball goes out to the right side. Hanaba, the right side. Beautiful move by Hanaba, who's been playing his ball at the college level in the Midwest at Waldorf University, Waldorf College, I believe. And Hanaba was one of the most effective players in the last few seasons, along with his brother Alex. Good to see them back in Fort Worth after their collegiate cycle. Well, there's at 16 minutes, there may be an indication of substitution already for the Shark Keys. No score right now, and nothing really impressive as far as chances of goals, except for maybe one for Trevor. Now, Bryce Anderson is loose. He has some room. He has some room to play it back. He's a center forward playing for Wheaton College in Illinois. He's a 19-year-old Fort Worth product from Fort Worth Pascal High School. And even though the Shark Keys were bringing the ball around the perimeter, there was a little bit too rough action in there. The referee has called a foul. It's a free kick from approximately 45 U.S. yards out there. And you'll see it'll be definitely a cross, a bending cross from a right footer. See if you can find Boytom or Bryce Anderson or one of the other offensive threats on. There it goes. It's a low one, and it's low, and it's attempted by a head and a foot, but nothing on it yet, and it'll be a goal kick. Or actually a lateral throw in for Royse City. And that would be Jose Luis Espina, defensive leader there, bring the ball in bounds. Our Keys are trying to put something together that is credible. There's just a lot of good intentions, but not good passing yet. A lot of sloppiness. The referee is allowing a lot of play, letting him play ball, and there could be a foul call or pushing, but you know, he's letting him play, and he's going to probably do that for both teams. So no problem with that.
Somebody sub in already? Somebody just sub in.
Harvey or Emerson?
Okay.
There is a substitution that we've noted. Harvey is coming into the game right now and will be replacing Emerson. There is a threat on the left wing for Royse City. They're going to try to knife it through, and it's deflected by the defenders. So at Royse City, we see a substitution. We see Harvey coming in the ball game and replacing number 17, Emerson Velasquez. Harvey Ventura has a lovable nickname, but I don't know if I can use his lovable nickname. I better not. Better be safe and sorry. But apparently one of the popular players of the Royse City team, Harvey, number 21. On Royse City, number 21, I think. We do have a player that's down right now. He may be needing some attention. Number 17 for the Royse City visiting team. That's Emerson. He's coming up, but I don't know if he's going to be able to stay. He's hurting. It's an ankle or an Achilles tendon, and so that will be Emerson having to go out and take some time with the trainer, and Harvey will be coming in to take his place. been quite a journey for the Sharp Keys in the last year. There have been some changes, coaching changes. A lot of them have been positive. There are some good new directions. The ball's coming out now. Sharp Keys does a direct pass. Hanaba finds Tutu in the middle. Anderson receives it. Once again, they're letting him play. Anderson fields one in. It's an ineffective pass from Anderson. He was trying to get it, and it just didn't go to the right place. Now there's another chance for the Sharp Keys. Tutu back to Clote. He's got time. Find his collaboration in the middle. Going back to Alex. Up to Alex. Now Clote. Out to Hanaba, and now they work it around, and they'll probably settle down. It looks like they're taking a breather and settling down and trying to play more organized passing soccer, the kind of soccer that they know how to do. Ball goes up the right wing, Hanaba, and it's touched out, but kept in bounds by the defender. It deflects on a Sharp Key that's still there. Anderson tried to poise for a leap. He got held on the ground floor, and the goalkeeper was able to jump in there and avoid any kind of head ball from Bryce Anderson. The ball is punted out to the right by the goalkeeper today for Royse City is El Pollo. His lovable nickname, El Pollo Herman. Gerson Andrade. Gerson Andrade, El Pollo. Now, there's just a lot of ping pong kind of balls in the middle. Tutu flicks it up. He's looking for Hoi Tom. Tries. He takes it away again. He gets another chance. He's looking out right now. He finds Hanaba. Hanaba looks up. There's a through pass. It's intended for Anderson, but the ball is cleared by the Royse City defense. Go in on the right wing, Anderson contending, and the ball is stripped from him, but he gets a successful corner kick call. I think this is the first corner kick tonight for the Sharp Keys. Just by the way, just jumped into this broadcast live or in cyberspace, wherever you are in the world. This is the first corner kick of the game for the Sharp Keys. Will be taken by the right footer, Tutu. Tutu has seen some of his teammates coming up for the head ball, and it's up there, and thankfully for the Royse City, their keeper was playing heads-up ball, was able to drive forward on it. A low distribution right up the middle. It's going to be a foot race. Oh no, they're a threat. A big jump, and the ball is now safely in the domain of Alex, finally the goalkeeper. Once again, the threat for Royse City was their star, Jaco Lugo, who is number 6, who has the short shin guards and the short, kind of reminiscent of the old days when people didn't wear shin guards. Ball's going to hit me at the desk, I think, right over me. But, you know, some of these guys can get away with real short shin guards and short socks. They look like they're not even wearing shin guards. But anyway, to each his own. Once again, throw-in will be taken by Jose Luis Spina. He's looking for his teammate Jaco, way up there, downwind. Ball goes to his feet. He's able to control it. Defense is trying to get there, and they do. Now it's a counter attack for Sharp Keys. Sharp Keys gives it up again in a dangerous area. Number 8 for Royse City, finding his teammate Fernando Ordonez. Now there's a long ball sent, and there is a threat. Elvis on the right wing. Elvis is doing a little step on forward. Nice, and he gains a throw-in on the right side. Nice footwork by Elvis.
¿Cuál es el apellido de Elvis? Tú, Elvis. Tuyo.
There's a cross. It's dangerous. The ball flips out in the top of the key. 18. There's a shot. It's blocked. There's another chance for a shot. It's blocked again by the Sharp Keys. Lugo had a left-footed attempt. Jaco Lugo. And It's time to take a breath for both teams. Still in the first half here at Northside Stadium in Fort Worth. This is Brad Anderson providing coverage and documentation for all the soccer world and all the great soccer talent there for the Shark Keys hosting Royse City in the MPL. M as in Martin. That's Metroplex Premier League Soccer. His North score 0-0. You always have to get that ball. It will be a throw-in from the left wing for Royse City on attack. No score. There is some jostling in the box. There's a clearance. It looked like a buttocks clearance, but other people were saying it was a handball. But there was no call for the referee. This referee likes to see them continue playing. He's done 4 or 5 where he's just play on, including this one right here where someone feels like they got fouled. There's someone loose on the right wing. He's well habilitated, as they say. He's not offside, and there was a good chance for the goalkeeper to run out and just clear it. He had enough time and beat the Royse City player to the ball. Royse City trying to regroup. They do a little scoop pass successfully to Elvis. Elvis is going to try to cross it. Lugo has a shot, and it was dangerous. Alex had his eye on it, had his body in the right place, and now he's distributing the ball to the middle. Trying to find Alex, but it goes to the defender over there. Very nice defensive head ball by Evar Redondo. There are a lot of people from Honduras on the team, some folks from Mexico, and it's always great when the United Nations are represented here in U.S. soccer. Throw in on the right. Hannibal, Alex to Anderson. Anderson is holding it up, brings it back to Hannibal. Hannibal does a nice little scoop move, gets around his defender, and the ball is clear there. It's called in favor of the defenders. The defenders will moving north to south to Royse City. Royse City's coaches are Wilfredo Arias as well as Leonardo Morales. And really, there's one guy named Juan that's kind of like the godfather of the team. Gave us all the information. He's like their sports information director, Juan. So a big shout out to Juan from Royse City for doing a great job of preparing for this game. Coming out of the back now, there's a lot of pressure on the defenders trying to come out of the back, and it's causing Shark Keys to not have an easy time to get the ball out. There's just a whole lot of pressure coming in this game. It's still 0-0. There was an attempted turn there for Goitom, and he was checked by Jose Luis. It'll be a throw in at midfield. Shark Keys. Finds Alex. Alex, good try. Ball's my lid on the throw in. There goes Lugo. Lugo has a little flick pass to his left wing. A cross over to Elvis. Elvis trapped in the ball. Looked like it was a handball, but play on again. It's a goal kick for Shark Keys. Alex Heinley, goalkeeper. New face on this Shark Keys squad. Alex Heinley is from the area, but he plays his college soccer in South Dakota. There's the ball against the wind. Nice ball coming out. Looking for Tutu. Alex is somebody riding on his back, and Clote tries to do a switch pass, and it goes out of bounds. We don't see anybody warming up on the sidelines for the Shark Keys right now. There's a nice throw in on the left wing for the Shark Keys. Lugo somehow gains control of it. He's dancing down the left sideline. There's a check back pass, and sure enough, Hannibal is able to get it back, and then the Royse City team is regrouping now. There's another mistake that leads to Lugo getting the ball down the left wing. Lugo is the 1-on-2. But Lugo, a lot of power, a lot of strength, a lot of ability there as he is now 1-on-1. And there's a cross. That was a dangerous play. That was a dangerous situation. It could have been a goal there, but just not close enough to the head of right wing Elvis. Number 7 for Royse City, Elvis Mejia. There are 3 Mejias on the squad. Franklin Mejia, backup goalkeeper, Elvis Mejia, and thought there had Wilder Mejia, who I think is on the sidelines right now. On the bench, Wilder. Yeah. And we got a mystery man out there, number 3. He's making some noise out there. He's making some threats, and we'll find out who mystery man is in just a moment. Number 3 for Royse City. He is a mature player compared to some of these young guys. We think he is, at least. Ball up the middle for the heads. And it's flicked by Tutu, and once again, Royse City is dominating in the midfield. Royse City gets to their number 3 mystery man. He's got a chance, and it goes up to Elvis in the right wing. There's a cross across the middle, low one, and it is cleared, and now a counterattack by the Shark Keys. Shark Keys have Alex all alone. There's a ball now attempted to Price Anderson, and now it's just cleared indiscriminately by the back. Once again, we go to the Shark Keys. 0-0 score here. Not a very elegant game. Now in the middle, there's a chance of the goal. And he's going to backflip it. And the shot, and it's deflected 2 times. Another shot, deflected this time. And finally, Carlos Renteria, the man of the match, number 3, out there. And once again, another threat. I'd say there are 3 good chances for the Shark Keys. Now, Anderson is checked up, and he's fouled. And he's about 6'5". Player for Wheaton College out of Paschal, Fort Worth. He gets knocked down. It's a call, foul for Shark Keys. We're having a good time here in soccer, a wonderful festival of global friendship here. Shark Keys hosting this game at Northside High School Stadium. Once again, wow, that was a real good chance, but at the last moment there, he lost the ball. That was another attacker, Marlor Sorto. Same name as one of the former coaches here at the Shark Keys, who is been in touch with us lately and is doing real well as a coach in Metroplex. Vincenzo Sorto. I'm going to get a shout out to him. He was coach along with Samuel Bamba last year, Vincenzo Sorto. And the commonality here is that number 9 for the Royse City visiting team is Marlor Sorto. Now there's a little bit of a correction going on here. And I think the problem is this venue needs ball retrievers. It needs boys and girls to retrieve those balls. Oh, there's one there. So, yeah, they're able to get a ball going. We're still in the first half with probably another 12, 15 minutes to go here in the first half. No score. Ball's coming up out of the back, fielded by Yoel. Tutu in the middle. Tutu wearing a nose bandage. Once again, there was a little scuffle of the ball. The referee ruling in favor of the Shark Keys there. Scuffle involving Yassine, the defender, going up the middle now. There's been a little adjustment. We see Hannibal in the middle right now and coming back out to Maulid. Maulid back to Yoel. Joel is under extreme pressure. Ball is going upfield. It's cleared, and once again, Lugo is going for it. There's a scope for the ball. There's a danger play. There's a shot, and there's no call. I tell you, this referee has to be commended for being consistent at not pulling the trigger and having a hair trigger and not calling everything. So it could have been ruled as a foul there, and he didn't call it as foul. So Lugo was hindered in his shot there. Lugo had another almost opening to take a shot on open goal there. Running down the left wing there and taking a big tumble. Royse City player will be able to at least get the ball back as a throw-in favor of the yellow. Royse City, a beautiful town. We got to visit Royse City 2 weeks ago on a road trip. That was a game. Sharkies won. Saw a beautiful town. It reminded us of Frisco. And this ball still in play. It's taken across. Hits the defender. And it's going to be ruled as a corner kick. It could have been a penalty kick if someone ruled a handball. So from about 39 meters out on the left side, with sharp wind and a new goalkeeper being tested, we have a couple of Royse City people lined up behind the ball. One's a lefty, it looks like, and one's a right-footed candidate. And taken by lefty, a low line drive, and just didn't find a teammate there, but it was a well hit ball. It was one of those line drives about shoulder high to most average players. This is Metroplex Premier League soccer on a Sunday evening in Fort Worth. 0-0 before the end of the first half. We're into the 37th minute right now. Another 9 more minutes. Pretty rough foul there. Committed, I would say committed against Royse City, but yeah, the official, the lead referee, we're into the 37th minute right now. My observation that 8 is one of those hanging over the shoulder, hanging over the body, and it would be a chance for Royse City to go at it again. It's flicked to the middle. It's a 2-on-1 almost, with Lugo and Elvis there. Also, Fernando Ordonez, he's got a chance to go to his forward. Jose Luis heading it back into play in the middle, and now the midfield of Sharkies trying to regroup and make an attempted offense there. Cote out to the left, goes to his teammate. Now the Hannibal on the left. Hannibal clears through. He is tripped. They say advantage to play on. Down the left wing. Hannibal. Maulid. And the ball is dispossessed and no foul. Maulid now going to the middle. Lugo. And Lugo is trying to go in there and what we're noticing here is the Royse City team is more aggressive, going for the 50-50 balls, usually winning the 50-50 balls. And then Sharkies, the current lineup, the Sharkies at least, is just not making anything happen. They have 20 people on the complex tonight, so they got 9 on the bench right now. There's a beautiful through ball, and it's going to chance for a goal here in front of the goal, and it's deflected, and somehow it didn't go in. It was deflected. It would be a corner kick, but it was deflected by the Sharkies defender, Yoel, and that was probably the most dangerous chance at a goal as the first goal of the evening for Royse City bench right now. There's a beautiful through ball, and it's going to chance for a goal. It'll be a corner kick on the right side. And it's deflected, and somehow it didn't go in. It was deflected. It would be a corner kick, but it was deflected. Actually, so close to the corner flag, but it's a throw-in. Jose Luis, a deep throw in all the way inside the box. Once again, they're finding someone, and another shot, and it's over the goal, cleared, hits the American football arch, and it'll be another corner kick. A nice little slap there by Alex Heinley, the goalkeeper. It'll be another corner kick. Once again, they're finding someone, and Royse City. Another shot, and man, a sign for that. This time it's Fernando Ordonez for Royse City. Royse City is dominating right now, has many more chances on goal. Has the Sharkies on their heels, and there's a head ball. It is low, and it is called. I thought the ball went into the goal and through the net, but they're calling a penalty kick. What in the world? It's just another. They're calling another corner kick for some reason. Sharkies another corner kick, and there's Ordonez again, low and once again. Royse City having their way on all these free balls. Seems like every single ball that we've seen, like a contested ball and a corner kick, is going to a Royse City player. The Sharkies are showing a hesitancy. They're about a step and a half or step behind these Royse City. I don't know if some kind of motivation at halftime or if some substitutions will be an answer to that. But this is all this talent that they put together from their veteran players in the Sharkies, such as Hannibal, and Alex, and even Anderson coming back in, just not able to put it together. Now the ball is cleared. It gets out to attempted to Alex. Anderson is trying to get to it. It goes out of bounds. We do see 3 Sharkies warming up there. Like I said before, Sharkies have 9 players on the bench to choose from. And the ball is now cleared. Cloté gets the ball taken away. Cloté is usually more dominant, doesn't have balls taken away from him. But tonight, they're just trying to get their chemistry together again after having been apart. A lot of these players, a lot of college players coming back. And so it's going to be a throw-in now, and the call is for the Sharkies to have the advantage. Go on. 43 minutes on the clock. It'll be just a few more minutes, and it's ruled as a throw-in for the Sharkies. The ball deflected off the leg of the Royse City. There's certainly a lot more momentum right now for the Royse City team. To do the throw. Ball is knocked away from Hannibal. Once again, all alone, Lugo there on the right side. Now the through ball to the mystery man, Renteria, and he almost had it. And our clocks weren't completely synchronized, but our head umpire, Mr. Head umpire Javier Flores, has the ultimate authority, and he calls his first half. I think it's a relief. It's kind of like a boxing match where I think right now in this boxing match, the Sharkies are much appreciative of the chance to sit down and get the sponge and get the pep talk and the water and the slap across the face and maybe some key substitutions. Some of these players, Anderson played a full 7 minutes last night. Some other players had some other games. They're taking advantage of all their summer opportunities to play in various games. So we'll see if there's a new approach for the Sharkies with some of their personnel. It's a clean sheet for this new goalkeeper, Alex Heinley, and Rocky Ramirez, who is just the most effective goalkeeper. He's also just the most wonderful human being. He's also an accomplished professional chef, Rocky Ramirez is. So Rocky on the sideline, warming up. And to me, this is not going to be a battle determined by goalkeepers. It's going to be determined by backs and mids and occasionally a forward who might try to remember how to finish and put the ball underneath the crossbar and between the posts instead of out there above. So it's 0-0 at halftime. The third place Sharkies are hosting the Royse City team in fourth place, as both teams face another 2 or 3 more games in the MPL before this spring season comes to a conclusion. But what we're going to mention about the Sharp Keys is there was a lull there after a year ago, they won first place in the UPSL Division 1 Championship and earned the right for promotion to UPSL Premier. There were some league issues that did not allow that to come to fruition, so Sharp Keys now playing in the MPL. But the positive thing out of that for Fort Worth is that Sharp Keys is influenced a lot and fed by a large number of immigrants from Fort Worth in the area of South Fort Worth, and so there's enough players in the South Fort Worth community of Ladera, and now called Monarch Hills, that they have two teams. You would compare it, say, like some professional clubs in other countries where there's a joint ownership. I think Mexico League, León Pachuca. But there's another team in this MPL from Fort Worth called the Ladera Boys, and they're some interchange between the Ladera Boys, who are in first place in MPL, and the Sharp Keys. They all, a lot of them know each other. A lot of them have been neighbors there in the immigrant community there. People from the Congo, people from Eritrea, Ethiopia. There are Nigerian players. There are players from Burundi, and so it's really led to a great movement of talent, not only for themselves and for the development, talent for some of these players to be looked at by other organizations, and the USL2 League, which is a higher level, USL, NPO, and even the MLS is a great proving ground and a great talent pool and a great chance for these guys to be competing. I think the goal for Sharp Keys and the Ladera Boys will be to continue to move up to play in some of these other leagues that have become established in North Texas. It was noted last night that there are two USL2 teams, and one of them is called Texas United, and it's I think that one is owned by the basketball legend, talent scout, manager Donnie Nelson, owns the Texas United. And of course, FC Dallas has its USL team called, I think, North Texas SC, if I'm not mistaken. And then there's the NPL, there's the Denton Diablos and the Fort Worth Vaqueros. So this is just a good time in the history of men's soccer in the United States for more opportunities and more of a pyramid of achievement and pyramid of access for high school and college players and young and more mature semi-professional players and professional players. And so it's just a good time overall for men's soccer. Last night, I wasn't there, but I've heard that our famous Clint Dempsey, one of the icons of men's soccer of the world, not to mention U.S. soccer and English soccer with Fulham and Tottenham, he was inducted into the Soccer Hall of Fame, Frisco, Texas.
Getting hype when I aim up, elevating that game up, stepping up to the competition. Only first place, and that's how I'm living.
Well, the referee would like to get this game going, and why not? It's a beautiful, cool day. After we declared ourselves summer people in Fort Worth and Dallas, all of a sudden, young man winter has come back on us pretty hard, and now we have a wind chill factor here as the sun is going down in Fort Worth, Texas at Northside High School. The Steers Soccer Multi-Purpose Artificial Turf Field is hosting an MPL game between the Sharp Keys, headquartered in Fort Worth. Sharp Keys, a well-known soccer movement, a soccer brand, versus the Royse City Railroaders, is what I'm going to call them, because they don't have a mascot, and Royse City sits right there on the choo-choo train track, and it's just a cute little city there. And I didn't know much about it until driving out there a few weeks ago. But Royse City is dominating this game. There's no score yet, but you would think that right now that it would be 2-0 for Royse City. Do we have some changes out there? We do. We still have up top Anderson, number 12. We have an Austin-based player who used to play for Jarvis Christian College, and he now works in Austin. Big man. He's out there. It's inbounded. The second half is underway. 0-0. Sharp Keys versus the Royse City Railroad guys. And that's just my own name, but they're wonderful. Their fans are wonderful, and it's really fun to get to know them before the game. Sharp Keys now have the wind behind them. No score. Let's see if there's more of a chance. Plote tries to flip it over the guy's head, and it gets intercepted. There's pressure in the middle. There's so much interest in this game that the helicopter coverage above us, of course, we're close to the ball, is now coming back to Alex Heinley. Alex Heinley is in the goal. Usually it's occupied by Rocky Ramirez. Alex Heinley is playing for Laramie Community College, Laramie County. And Bryce Anderson trying to put some pressure on there. We see the new player on the field for Sharp Keys, Moba on the right side, and is headed out. One of the new men on the defense is Brian from Jarvis College. He now works in the Austin area, and he is a very dominant presence on the right side. It's going to be a throw-in for Royse City. Beginning here of the second half. Brian gets it and brings it down. Now in the middle, 2-2. Anderson and in the middle, and there's a chance. And beautiful save by the goalkeeper. That was a nice kick save. It should have been in. It was a shot taken from the left side by Hanaba, we believe, and he volleyed it with the inside of his right foot to the bottom corner. And I tell you, that goalkeeper did just a wonderful save with his foot to keep it out of the lower bottom left corner. It's a corner kick for the Sharp Keys. It'll be taken by 2-2. Then, beautiful shot by the substitute from Austin. Beautiful, low, hard shot taken. He had talked to the left side to try to field a head ball, and it was a beautiful finishing tip. It was blocked by the defenders. Now there's a long ball coming from the goal box, and 2-2 is able to bring it down. Little hat trick, sombrero, Clote. Back to his center back. Throw in for Royse City. Our score is 0-0 here in Fort Worth. Metroplex Premier League. Sunday evening, May 22nd. Left-footed cross up into the middle, into danger, and it finds the head and almost to Renteria. A real good technical head ball by that tall forward for Royse City. The tall forward is Marlor Soto. Up now, Anderson is trying to get it, and it's cleared. And Clote with a nice little head ball to his teammate, right to him. Nice little pass. 2-2, and then on the right side is Anderson. He has some time, and he tries to flick it over, and it's ruled a handball. Yes, it was a face ball that became a handball, and will that be a penalty kick? They say no because it's outside the box. Anderson tried to do a little flick over the head of the defender. Defender used the karate side of his hand to protect his face. So it is now a free kick just outside the corner of the 18, on the right side for Shark Keys. And will that be a penalty kick?
It's either
They
going
say
to
no
be
because it's outside the box. 2-2, who will cross the ball. Once again, Brian from Austin, Anderson, Lotte at the top of the box waiting for a loose chance. Andrade, the keeper, can he be so fortunate again to keep it out of there? It's up right to Andrade's mitts, and he will restart the counterattack with a nice low pass. And it's a little more control now for the Sharp Keys. Brian has got the long throw, long, deep, arching throw. It's a back head ball, and it is almost in, and it's cleared by the foot of the goalkeeper. A ball almost bounced over him into the goal, but he's able to reach out and clear it with his 3 toes, as they say in Spanish. Tres dedos. 3 toes. And those 3 toes kept it out. Still 0-0.
Hey, Austin, Texas, remind me first, last name. First and last name, 33. Brian? What's your last name, Brian?
Luis.
Okay, Brian, you're Brian, right? Remind me. Daryl. What's your last name, Daryl?
It's no way.
Daryl Noe is the man who's in right now. He played his collegiate ball for Jarvis Christian College in East Texas. And he's one of these professional, vocational businessmen also playing. Now there's a substitution on the field. Anderson steps off. And onto the field we have a new player. There's been rumblings of a guest player, new player. And we'll try to get the ID on who has just entered as center forward for the Shark Keys.
Hey, that's you. That's you.
Bit of a dangerous situation there. A little miss clearance by Musa. And once again, I tell you, Royse City trying to get into the clear. Now there's a counterattack by the Sharp Keys. There's the new man who's in the middle. Finds 2-2, and Clote Hannibal, he had a chance to bring it down with his chest or his head. He hesitated, and the ball caromed off his head, and it's going to be a goal kick for Royse City. Still no score here. Sharp Keys hosting here in Fort Worth, Royse City. No score. Scale of 1 to 10 of Beautiful soccer, exciting, good quality soccer. I'd give it a 3 right now, but everybody's still having fun and running hard, and families and fans here watching their favorite team play. There's a good run by that new center forward who replaced Anderson. There's a foul called on him, an offensive foul. And there's a little bit of controversy on that ball. It'll be Royse City. A little bit of back and forth here in this Royse City Sharp Keys game, and a colossal mistake there on the defense by Royse City, but fortunately it rolled out swiftly to a corner kick, but it was an intended pass to the goalkeeper, went way wide. It happens to everybody, I tell you. But it's a good opportunity for Sharp Keys, who have the advantage of a strong wind at their back, a 0-0 score, and a home venue that most of the time you would think the home team can something to have the edge on Royse City. Here comes the corner kick from 2-2. If that was intentional, it was beautifully executed. It was just a real low spinner, about a foot high, and almost finished well, but not finished correctly. Went wide. Goal kick for this Herman Andrade. They call him El Pollo Andrade. There he goes against the wind. Nice ball against the wind, held up high for a chance for people to head it. It's now controlled by Sharp Keys, and a good favorable bounce. 2-2. Finding there's a one-on-one from the Christian, number 18, is trying to switch it wide. Now the ball is just taken over. There's a chance for a shot across the top of the box. And there's another opportunity for Lugo. Lugo tries to cut it inside, and the ball goes wide. And there is, looks like a call for, is that going to be a penalty kick? It appears that it's going to be a corner kick after all, and not a penalty kick. Royse City, a right-footed penalty kick. Looks like it's Elvis taking it. Right, nice high ball in the middle, and Alex Heinley rushing out now. Nice low ball, but a little bit too much pep on that ball, and it's going long and wide, almost like a ice hockey icing move there, and it'll be a throw-in for Royse City. The weather here in Fort Worth, as it gets darker, as the lights come on, it's chilly now. There's a chance to switch the ball across, and Sharp Keys do their new forward, going to make one move, and just surrounded by 3 defenders. And once again, slicing the ball, trying to get it around. Musa is trying to manage it, handle it. He does, makes a turn, looks upfield. Musa, yeah, he finds the Austin tax man, and he's kind of harassed, almost knocked down and out of bounds, but the ball will go back to Royse City. They got another ball ready. Andrade wants to inbound that and see. It's just a short pass intended for the midfielder, and heads up ball by Sharp Keys, and they have a chance on a 3-on-3. Tried to thread it to the middle. It's deflected by Royse City. And there goes the Austin Taxman on the right side, number 33. 2-2 to his new forward. They play on. It was a casual handball. He fell. He caught himself with his hand. The ball hit his hand as if his hand was his leg. And then he eventually, it's a very good call. These are referees that know the stuff. The ball is going back and forth in possession. And the Sharp Keys now have a look down the middle of the field. To the left wing, Clote. Hannibal actually on the left wing. One-on-one left wing. Hannibal cutting in the left side. He's knocked out. It is no call. No call. Hannibal was asking for a penalty call. He went down. It looked kind of violent, but no call. This would be a goal kick. There's another Sharp Keys player down on the turf, rolling and holding his goal kick. The ball, and it'll slide out. Lugo gets flowing, plenty of time for Lugo, and the ball is cleared by group in the middle. Situation where the ball goes in front of somebody's chest or head, and that's a high kick. Ruling against Sharp Keys, a high kick. And the ball is cleared by group in the middle. Situation where the ball goes in front of somebody's chest or head, and that's a high kick. And the ball is cleared by Okay, after that foul, it's a cross, and it was a pin swinger, had a little bend on it, but didn't find any onrushing yellow jerseys. What happened was high kick call. Now there's a chance now down the right side of the Austin Taxman. It's one-on-one. He's taking a hard run down the right side, and he's bumped. And will he get back around to it? He is bumped out, and very effective defense on him. Very hard-working effort on the part of the Sharp Keys right back, who's charging in, trying to make something happen. Credit him for trying to put some oomph into this Sharp Keys effort, because it's just been anemic so far. There's some short passes now on the left wing for the Sharp Keys, working it around. Intercepted. Now here come the Royse City. Down the wing, Lugo, he has a chance. Here could be a chance for the goal. A beautiful defensive save, volley, and now once again across the goal mouth. Headed in, it's a goal! It is the first goal of the game for Royse City. A beautiful head ball after a bounce back, and this is a 1-0 game in Fort Worth. Royse City taking the lead, 1-0. Beautifully executed head ball to the left of goalkeeper Alex Heinley, who is a Burleson graduate. A beautiful defensive save. And once he puts his jersey back on, will it's a goal! It is the first goal of the game for Royse City. A beautiful head ball after a bounce back, and this is a 1-0 game. A beautiful defensive save, volley, and now once again across the goal mouth. Sharp Keys. It is the first goal of the game for Royse City. Are behind. A beautiful head at home. That was Marlor Sorto with that beautiful goal. Marlor Sorto with the goal. Ball is dispossessed in the middle. A chance for the Sharp Keys now, their offense. And once again, there's another attacking chance for Royse City. That's Brian Barahona. No, that's actually Christian on the attack for Royse City. There's another unfortunate violent play there in the middle. No call yet. Still a lot of... Now, things are getting a little bit chippy out of hand. We're going to see a yellow card here pretty soon, I think. No, there's almost a brawl about to happen. There was a brawl 2 weeks ago. Each team lost a player in that game to red cards, and it's just getting a little bit too feisty out there. Captains for both teams need to really help keep this under control. The Royse City visitors are leading 1-0. The referee tonight has really been doing a strong job, impartial job, and it's just a very animated rivalry between these two teams, and it'll be a free kick at midfield for Royse City. Now things have settled down. Going against the wind, Royse City, they have a man flashing through in the middle, but it's cleared. Christian on the right side. We're in the 65th minute of this 90-minute game here in the Metroplex Premier League. Brad Anderson, your host, in North Fort Worth. Getting colder all the time here. Nice hard shot taken is deflected, and is deflected, causing a corner kick. Alex, the goalkeeper, not able to get to it quickly enough, and that was a very optimistic shot taken by Marlor Soto, the man who scored the headball goal a few minutes ago. Actually, it's a corner kick. Yeah, it's a corner kick for Royse City. There's conflict where that ball is cleared with the wind, and a little bit of kickball underway. And once again, the Austin Taxman is doing a wonderful job. The ball barely flew over the line. He's the one adding most energy and most drive to this attack right now. It is getting cold. The fans are putting on an extra layer, a hoodie. Here in Fort Worth, temperatures have gotten up to 95. It felt like the middle of the summer, and here we were in May, and you're already acting like you're going to be living the summertime life, and it's back to the winter feel right now. So there's the winter of discontent for the Sharp Keys. They really need to turn something around, but I've seen them so many times do that. So let's see. There's plenty of time to make that happen. It's 1-0. Home team Sharp Keys losing. Another throw down the field by Musa. Here comes a throw in for Sharp Keys. Will it be a chance to tie it up? Cleared out by Royse City. Hannibal on the left wing, in charge of this throw. Nope. Let's get the big man to throw it all the way deep in. Why not? Here comes the tax man from Austin. All the way, deep throw. Somebody get on that. It's danger, but it's cleared safely by Royse City. Another nice cross, and there's a head there, and right to the goalkeeper. Otherwise, it would have been the tying goal, right to the goalkeeper. So it's 1-0 with Royse City. They're trying to turn. There's a lot of shirt pulling, arm pulling. And we're seeing a lot of threats right now from Daryl. Otherwise, it would have been the tying goal. Daryl wedge. He was playing right wing and right back, and also the substitution for forward. Nago Mengi. And there comes the second goal. It's a second goal, and this time it's their star player, Lugo. Lugo taking advantage of a misstep and a bobbled ball, and a 2-0. Now, it is Royse City with the advantage, 2-0, and now taking charge of the ball in the middle of the field is the man that a lot of hopes are on right now, number 9, Nago Membe. Nago Mengi. And there comes the replaced Anderson. It's a second and then Daryl Nawe is really attacking on the right side, number 33. So it's 2-0, and we've always seen the Sharp Keys rally and come back. Well, right now they're trying to do that, but so far it's still a 2-point deficit here in Fort Worth. About to. Here come the Sharp Keys. Menge. And Daryl, also known as the tax man. Oh, the ball's loose in front of the goal. Here comes the threat for the Sharp Keys. The ball is brought down by Hannibal. Hannibal back to the midfielder. He cuts through the left field. He's open. He's looking up with his left foot. A nice clearance. Cross. Daryl on the right. Daryl from Austin. And the ball is tipped out of bounds. So we're looking at Nago, number 9, is the forward for Sharkies. The ball's deep into the goal, and it is bobbled, but then safely smothered by goalkeeper El Pollo. El Pollo Herman Andrade. Tutu across the middle. Finds Daryl on the right. Menge asking for it. He gets around him. Nice, beautiful game from Daryl right now. Trying to generate something here. Tutu coming across. Tutu. Menge keeps it in bounds. Daryl back now. Beautiful combination to Menge. Goes to the left wing now. And Hannibal is a little bit off for Hannibal. There's a counterattack now. And the scuffle for the ball led to the advantage for Christian on the Royse City, and he was taken down, and a foul will probably be carded. Yes, there's a yellow card for that one. And it's a 2-0 advantage now for Royse City, and that was a hard tackle and Christian, who had a really good chance to break free and aim for the third goal. Royse City, and he was taken down, and a foul will probably be. So the man down is Christian Andrade, and he was the one who breaking loose, and it took a little bit of extra illegal activity to bring him down. And he is still feeling that one on the artificial surface there. Sharp Keys are looking at just another 15 minutes. Try to bring this back into an even status or even a comeback. It's going to be a cross from the right. Big threat Lugo on the left wing. Coming across now and over the goal. Do a goal kick. Alex Heinley. From Laramie County Community College and at Burleson High School. Graduate. The goal from the Sharp Keys, Alex Heinley. On the right side, I call him the tax man, but he is just doing a great job. He's a big man. He looks like he could play tight end for the Baylor Bears or the Mary Hardin Miller team, but he is just really playing some quality ball, speed and power, and real good footwork for such a big guy. He is Daryl, number 33. I call him the tax man because he lives in the capital of Texas and commuting to this ball game here. Here come the Sharp Keys here. Let's see what can we rally here. A long cross to Daryl. He's going to reach it in the deep corner, and he is. Oh no, he's nudged as he is allowed to make contact, but he also makes contact with hardware there, and hopefully they'll move that surplus goal frame out of the way so someone doesn't get hurt. Daryl made contact with a little portable goal there on the right side. It should be out of the way. Big goal kick for the Royse City Railroad guys. I call them Railroad guys because that Royse City is sitting on the tracks there, and these guys are rolling today. The night too. Royse City winning 2-0 in MPL ball. Showing a lot of confidence, a lot of communication, a lot of vindication from 2 weeks ago when the Sharp Keys beat them in their home field, Royse City. Going. Here's an opening for a cross, and it's definitely stolen on the left side by the Sharp Keys left back, Maulid. And now there's a chance for a wide open run, and the ball is just cleared up into the sky and up into the wind, up into the atmosphere. Ball still in bounds, into the middle. On the left, he sees a partner, one or two, and they say it's offside. They call for it offside. Hannibal had a real clear opportunity to put it right up to his striker from Nigeria, Nago Membe, who is quite an accomplished player. Plays in some of the other leagues. He's a recognizable star out there, playing number 9. He came in for Anderson. From the appearances, the offside call was on the right back, Daryl from Austin, and so it's a opening out. He's taking his time as he looks upfield. Pollo the chicken. So they call him chicken. He's got a clean sheet. Chicken with a clean sheet. Here comes a chance for the Sharp Keys, 2-on-2. Membe and Daryl. He squeezes it into Daryl. And it's a little bit too much. It goes over the line. They're trying to combine. They're trying to make a successful offensive punch, but right now it's just all concentrating down that alley on the right side, and it's not opening up and come back to the top of the 18 or to the other side for another type of shot on goal. It's again another goal kick. Menga's trying to get possession of it. Christian up there on top, and Musa is able to look and bring it. Hannibal. Too sharp and too long for Hannibal on the left wing. Depending on who you're listening to, the wise fans from Royse City, the broadcast booth, or the officials, we're probably about 11 or 12 minutes away from the final whistle here. It's 2-0. The visitors are winning. Royse City. There's Daryl. Settles the ball. Looks left, looks right. Keeps it. Tries to thread through. And the ball is knocked loose. Here goes Lugo. Lugo looks. Lugo to the side. Now Lugo. Here come the sharp keys now. There's a chance for Menga. He looks, goes back to his teammate in the middle. A hard shot, a very well taken shot, but very well blocked. Now, is it Christian up top? 1-on-2. It's two. The ball was brought in by Marlid. There was a quick pass, and the striker, Menge, was brought down. He was fouled in line. This will be a chance for a shot or a cross, approximately 39 meters out on the right side. Sharp keys are down at 0-2 at home at Northside Stadium in Fort Worth in Metroplex Premier League ball. Ball is going to be taken by Yoel. He appears to be a left footer. Yes. These beautiful design jerseys sometimes make it difficult to read the numerals, but it is Yoel 30. Here it goes. Is it a shot? Nice little low ball, and it is fielded and defended by Royse City. It's going to go out for a throw-in. Well taken, low, hard, line drive by Yoel. Another long looping ball into the middle of the box. They call for a foul. There's none. There's a chance to tip it back out and bring it back in for a cross. Sharp keys, but there's too much yellow in the box. Too much defensive yellow. Sharp keys trying to get another shot attempt. And here comes one. Almost a chance to shoot. It's tipped out in the air. Now the left back clears it. It's still inbound. Oh, there's a hard foul against our number 18, who's one of the substitutes for the second half here for Sharp Keys. Ball be inbounded now. 2-2. It's a nice looping. Clears it. It's still inbound. Cross. And, oh, there's a hard foul. Hannibal is able to recover it, but then he's moving so quickly and making some quick turns that he knocked the ball inbound. So it'll be a throw-in for Royse City. Approximately 7 minutes left in the ball game. There's a chance for Hannibal. He cuts right. He cuts it. He has a look at the goal. He comes back to his midfielder. Daryl is free on the right. Daryl's from Austin, the taxman. He steps on the line, looks back. Got 2-2. And the ball is cleared. And then it goes back to Yoel. Yoel is center back. Clears it. Excellent effort on the part of the Sharp Keys. Fight for every ball. The contested ball in the air. On the ball, inside. Manga looks, has a shot. It's blocked. Excellent blocking all night by the Royse City guys. Excellent defensive leg and thigh blocks, keeping the Boyo goalkeeper from having to even make saves. It's always ideal when you have a real strong defensive line, constantly reaching out and blocking shots at the first level. 2-0 here. Sharp Keys have another chance for a free kick. It'll be a dangerous situation for Royse City. There is a little bit of dispute from the sideline with the coaches, Wilfredo Arias. There is a discussion with the head referee. Looks like Memge is the one to take the free kick from just a few yards outside the 18-yard box, 18 meters. Box in the studio have us with approximately 4 minutes left in regulation time and add a few more minutes of injury time. Here comes a shot. Oh, it was a flaw. It bounced off the hands of the keeper, and that's a goal for the Sharp Keys. An unfortunate mistake. Went off the tips of the fingers of the goalkeeper, and that's a 2-1 score. Could give a little life to the effort for the Sharp Keys. Beautiful shot by the substitute striker. Okay. Excellent job. I believe that was number 9, Menge, who is a new addition here. Well, it's 2-1, and the Sharp Keys have a breath of enthusiasm. Now here they come for another chance here. In the middle, 2-2. Cuts through. Unfortunate mistake. Tries to find another fingers of the goalkeeper. It's 2-1 now. 2-1 in Fort Worth. Sharp Keys have a chance to tie this one up here in the next few minutes. Just a few more to go here before they blow the final whistle. And here they come. Running through. Hanaba almost there. That was the attack from Maulid. They're asking for a switch. Hanaba is calling for it on the left wing, and there's to be a throw-in opportunity now in these final minutes of the MPL ball game between the Sharp Keys and Royse City, who are leading right now. Royse City is winning this game 2-1. We're hearing the voice of Samuel Abemba, the manager of the Sharp Keys, just calling for everybody to populate that. It's going to be a long throw into the box. It ends up being a low throw, and it's flicked over. It's tipped off of a Royse City player. It looks like it will be a corner kick here at the end of the game. Short kick taken, and it's low. And it's in. It's a goal. It's a tying score. It's one of those Sharp Keys miracles at the end of the game where the ball tipped. And will it be called back? No, it's not called back. This game is even right at the end. 2-2, Sharp Keys.
Who scored the goal?
I'm going over there.
Who scored? Jill. No, who scored?
I'm
Short kick taken, and it's low. And it's in. It's a goal. It's a tying score. It's one of those Sharp Keys miracles at the end of the game where the ball tipped. And will it? This is one of the wonderful joys of soccer, is that this team that we all thought was not going to do anything tonight has come back, tied the game 2-2 right at the end. Sharp Keys 2-2, and now we're just trying to confirm the ID. We're about to have the assistance of several sports information staff, but that person is in Nicaragua right now, and the ball is joining me right now. I'd get out there if I could. Who scored the goal? A guy scored the goal. Yeah, that's really good. Yeah, but it's really a happy situation for the Sharp Keys that they scored, and a lot of it's from this gentleman to the right here who came in the second half and put a lot of life into the effort. Daryl, and making a worthwhile drive from Austin, Texas to play up here in Fort Worth and contribute to the at least coming back and tying the 1 point. But this game is not over, and these Royse City guys are brutal in their attack. So here comes the attack. It's going up to the middle near Lugo, and it's going to be cleared. Left-footed clearance. It's going to go out of bounds, and Daryl wants to keep it in. So let's try to go one more goal, Sharp Keys, or this game is over. Approximately 3 or 4 minutes left in the game. Here comes the attack, Sharp Keys, and Menge is open in the middle. He dribbles one through, and he's up there, and what are they calling now? Are they calling an offensive charge against Menge? What are they calling? It looks like something that might be in favor of the Sharp Keys. This is a dangerous moment for Royse City. They've come all the way. They were dominating most of the game, dominating 2-0, and now we're in a situation where it's 2-2, and with the wind behind them and with the momentum of two, what are they calling? Badly needed goals. Here comes another chance, and Menge, the substitute striker, is poised to take that one again. And one thing I like is I think he's going for it. He's not going to be doing some little chip to somebody's head. He's going to shoot on goal or shoot on wall. We'll see what happens if he hits air into the goal or if he hits a wall of meat. The Royse City Railroad guys. Here comes a shot. It's low, it's deflected, and it's a corner kick for the Sharp Keys. Corner kick is cleared. Ladies and gentlemen, that's the ball game. Incredible comeback. 2-2. A heartbreak for the Royse City team and fans because they certainly dominated this game. Great effort for both teams. And 1 point for each here in the Metroplex Premier League. 2-2 is their final score. Sharp Keys adding 1 more point. And Royse City likewise with 1 point. This is Brad Anderson from Fort Worth, Texas at Northside Stadium. Wishing you a great evening and congratulating both teams on a hard-fought effort. Final score 2-2. Sharp Keys and Royse City. Good night.
That guy scored. That guy scored. That guy scored.